Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the next episode of the Language Lab. I am joined by Karamjeet, and both of us today are really excited to meet you. Hope all of you are doing great, and welcome, Karamjeet. How are you doing today?
Hello, ma'am. Good morning. Today I
Good
am
morning.
perfectly and I am very glad to be here discussing another topic of grammar. How are you,
Amazing.
ma'am?
I am doing great as well. Thank you so much for asking. And even I am really excited to see what is the next topic that we have in store.
Yeah, ma'am. Before starting today's topic, I would like to start our conversation with a story, a little story.
Amazing.
Yes, ma'am. So this is a very simple story. Lucy went to school. Lucy walked into the classroom and put Lucy's books on the top of Lucy's desk. Lucy forgot Lucy's pencil, so Lily let her borrow one. Lily is one of Lucy's best friends. Lucy and Lily decided to read a book. So now I would like to reread the story. Lucy,
I got very
went-
confused listening to this.
so now I am going to clarify it. Lucy went to school. She walked into the classroom and put her books on the top of her desk. She forgot her pencil, so Lily let her borrow one. She is one of her best friends. They decided to read a book together. So, what I did, I replaced all the nouns with pronoun. So, that's why it provided a clarity to my story. So, today's
Definitely.
our topic is about pronoun.
Amazing. So I think it makes sense because last week we discussed nouns, and after noun, pronouns are definitely supposed to follow by default. So, what do we call pronouns? What are pronouns?
Actually, ma'am, in a simple words, we say that pronouns replace nouns in a story or in a conversation. But
Right.
I feel that, like somebody who is very good at English, we call him pro, him or her as a pro. In the same way, I feel that pronoun is a polished version of noun.
Excellent.
They,
Love it.
yes, ma'am, and they can reduce that repetition and they can make your speaking more natural and flow smoothly.
Mm, correct. Absolutely. So, what is it that you feel are the most important things that our learners should know about pronouns without memorizing rules?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, most of the time when I started learning language, most of time we replace our nouns he and she. Sometimes we are very confused in using, especially for third person. So
Mm,
whenever third person, we always mix he, she, they, we. So these are all the pronouns. They come in a different category. So
correct.
once you repeat them in your story, once you talk about somebody and you use them correctly, it become your second nature.
Right, right.
Yes, ma'am.
So, very simple to remember. Let us talk about first, let us talk about singulars, okay? Singular pronoun. There are only
Yes.
three: he, she, and it. He is used for a single male, she is used for a single female, and it is used for a single animal, object, anything that you are trying to talk about, which is non-living as well. Okay.
Yes.
So he, she, it. The most common mistake that I see while people speak, they talk about their son and they say she, and they talk
Yes.
about their daughters and then say he. So confusing he and she is the most, I would say, major mistake, and it can actually completely throw you off from your discussion, because the person who is listening to you, you are speaking in a flow. But if you are mixing up genders while speaking, the person who is listening to you is completely getting confused and losing track. Is she talking
Yes,
about a boy or a girl? Is he referring
yes,
to son or daughter? I'm confused in my mind, right?
yes, ma'am.
So, getting that clarity, being able to associate females with she, her, and being able to associate males with he and his or him,
Yes,
that
yes, ma'am.
becomes the first and the foremost important step of using pronouns. What do you have to
Yes,
say
ma'am.
about it? Anything that you want to add to it, Karamjeet?
Yes, ma'am. And sometime what happens that when it comes for male, we have him or his. But when it comes for female, we have only the one pronoun her. उसके
Mm-hmm.
लिए भी for उनके we use only her as
He
for
and her.
possessive for to identify. So we
Right.
don't use and his compared to our female.
Correct. Absolutely. That's a good point. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what about it? What are the different situations when do we use it?
When it comes for the lifeless things, we use as a pronoun like it is a pen, it is a chair. But there is one use of it also when we don't have a certain subject, like when it comes for raining. So we
Hmm.
can't say rain is happening, we say it is raining. So that
Right.
time we use as a pronoun.
Hmm. Correct. That is true. Another thing where we use it as a pronoun is when we are talking about an animal whose gender is not known.
Yes,
So animals are referred to as it.
yes.
Or if you talk about a baby whose gender is not known.
Yeah, then like it's we see in our baby shower. It's a girl, it's
Yes.
a boy. Very good
Right.
example in that.
Correct. For example, somebody doesn't want to reveal the gender of their baby. At that time, also,
Yes,
when the baby is not yet born, even then
yes,
people say, they say that, you know, it is growing really well, or it is growing really healthy, because
yes,
we
ma'am.
don't know the gender. So when we don't know
Yes,
the gender, we use it, be it a baby or an animal.
yes,
However,
ma'am.
if I have pets and I know their gender, then I can say he or she.
Yes,
But in general, we don't know genders of animals, so they are referred to as it.
yes, ma'am.
Plants,
Correct.
again, it.
Yes,
I have a big mango tree in my yard. It is 12 years old.
yes,
But the common thing to remember for all these three, he, she, it, is they're all singular, only when you are talking about one.
course. Yes, ma'am.
What do we do when we are talking about plural?
When we are using for I or somebody with us, we use we. But when we talk about third person, they are in singular, like he or she. We conclude by they. We don't.
Hmm,
Yes, ma'am.
correct. So when I am a part of a group and it is a lot of people, like more than one,
One.
then I would say we.
We. Yes, ma'am.
We are going for a movie.
Yes.
But when I'm talking about more than one, and I am not a part of that group, then I would say they are going for a movie,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you
right?
explained this is very good in a very detail. One area where I feel that this is a common slip up
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to order the pronouns. Suppose I need to say that he, you, and I. I am using these pronouns in a single sentence, and I am going to say that he, you, and I will leave for Bombay tonight. So when it comes for order, sometimes we are confused what pronoun should place in first, and second, and third. The order of using them. So what is
Hmm.
the correct way to remember those?
Excellent. So, see, over here, what happens is, okay, first, the biggest slip up that people do is they say, for example, my husband and me are going for a movie,
Yes.
right? A lot of times people are confused. My husband and I, or my husband and me.
Me.
What do we use it here? Right? So here the simple trick to remember is whenever you are confused, what should I use? Always remember, remove my husband part of it and then frame your sentence. Will you say
Okay.
me going for a movie or will you say I am going for a movie?
I am going for a movie.
So you will just add the husband there. My husband and I are going for a movie.
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, um, my best friend invited my husband and I for lunch.
Yes.
Is it
For
correct?
me.
Or will you say my best friend invited I for lunch or my best friend invited me for lunch?
Me for lunch.
Me for lunch. So in this case, when something is being done for you, then my best friend invited my husband and me for lunch. So whenever you are
Okay.
confused about this, always use this order.
Okay, ma'am.
Remove the third person and then see what the sentence requires. Does it require I or does it require me?
Me. Yes.
Now, similarly, when you are talking about my best friend, um, my best friend Karamjeet and I are going for a movie.
Okay.
So, in this case, in the order, you will always have yourself at the end.
Okay.
Now,
Yes.
when you say he, she, and I,
Hmm.
again, I will always be at the end.
At the end. Yes, ma'am.
However, you can also replace he, she because it is repetitive. You can also replace that and you can say both of them and I are going for a movie.
Okay.
Both of them. The two of them and I are going for a movie. So here we can use they, them.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood?
Uh, And when it comes for third person also, like we are using you, second person also, like you, he, and I. Then the order should be same as 2, 3, 1. We can remember it by
Correct.
like second person, then we use third person, and
Third
then
person,
I.
yes. Correct. I always
Yes,
comes at the end.
yes,
Why? Because you always give yourself the last preference. Always remember it like that.
yes, ma'am. That is the
Correct?
correct way to remember. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. We always acknowledge others first and then we give ourselves the last preference. So just remember that logic and keep I at the end.
Okay, ma'am. Yes.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. So I think we have discussed pretty much all of the factors related to pronoun. Anything else that you would want to highlight today?
Only one slip up. When we use unknown person, like we use everybody or one,
Hmm.
that time we are confused using possessive. For example, everybody should respect his parents or his elders. But when it comes for one, we use one. One should respect one's elders, not one should respect his elders.
Correct.
So this
Yes.
also common
Because
mistake.
when I say one should respect, we are not specifying a gender here. We are saying
Yes,
one should respect. So one's elders.
yes, yes.
When you say everybody, again, here is also a catch. Everybody should respect their elders, not his or her.
Okay, ma'am.
Their.
There,
Because we are saying everybody. It's a
yes,
it's a group of people. Everybody should respect their elders.
elders. Okay, ma'am.
Got it?
So this was
Everyone, if I say everyone, then what will you say? I think we can
uh
give this as a question to the audience. Everyone
yes,
should
ma'am.
respect dash elders. Why don't we all try and see what can be the right answer to this?
Yes, ma'am. And that will be interesting to know the
Yeah,
comments.
absolutely. We can look at the comments and then we can probably put up the right answer in the comment section.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Great. So, Karanjit, very good topic and very good questions. I think after nouns, our viewers have got a lot of clarity on pronouns as well, and they have understood how to bifurcate and work with pronouns. So, thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you to all the audience for tuning in and brushing up your grammar skills. We will catch up with you in the next episode, and we are definitely going to discuss another important grammar topic and revise quite a few points related to them. But till then, Karamjeet, thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And you cleared up all the tweaks. So I hope that learner would understand how they can make their speaking by using pronouns more polished and smooth. Thank you so much,
Amazing.
ma'am.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, Karamjeet. And goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful day and take care of yourselves. See you.